I was, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I need to quickly log back in because I appear to still have DrCookieeMonster
Yeah.
Team 7.
Yeah. Which actually you put it in the wrong place. It was meant to be before your name.
That's just tough.
No.
I always come first. Team comes
Sorry.
second. Well, that's supposed to be, isn't it?
my old how do you give a woman an orgasm day? Huh?
Gotta be joking me.
Yeah. Wow.
Loading in.
After that. Chuckles. Someday soon, we hope he has YouTube emotes of his own. Yeah. Once he should be able to reasonably soon. Me or Cookie. Me, you're never going to get them. You've got those ones that I've got there: the water bottle, the apple, the temperature, and the blood symbol. It's about as much as we're going to ever do on for me. I don't understand all that sort of stuff. It's all a little bit rocket science to me. And Cookie gets his head round building emotes and things. I don't. But we'll get Cookie there. Just, numbers are growing, aren't they, mate?
It was, I mean, yesterday, just for the event, they skyrocketed.
Yeah.
It was nice, it was nice to actually see I had that many live viewers whilst streaming on YouTube. So, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, and you're picking up subs, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Up to 137 now.
Yeah. It does happen. It's just a grind.
It is.
It's just a bloody grind.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. Come on, game. Don't you dare crash. There we go. I worked out on Twitch I was never going to get to be a massive streamer. And you'd still have to have people paying realistically for you to be earning money. Yeah. So it made more sense to come across to a platform where when you get to 1,000 subs, you're earning off advertising. Maybe not a lot, but you're earning.
Yeah.
And that to me made far more sense for a long term than stay on Twitch and maybe get to 2,000 subs, but still be relying on people paying physical money or giving you a free thing between you and everybody else. Where on here, forget the membership things. Memberships are amazing, but forget the membership thing. Once we get to the advertising bit, then it's physically people aren't paying. As long as they watch 3 seconds of that advert, whatever it is, up to the skip part, job's a good one.
Exactly.
And I'm starting to see some Daisy streamers and content creators now start to do product placements. So they're starting to reach Daisy streamers and say, would you advertise our products on YouTube? So there's a possibility there in the future as well.
100%.
Manscaped, the perfect example of, yeah. And whatever else somebody wants you to say. But they're worth good money. I'm somebody I used to stream with in the Fallout world. They were saying, because they've got about 5,000 subs on YouTube, and they were saying what they do is they offer all of the people that come around and say, would you like to have money like for an advert, for a product placement advert? What they say to them all is, I will give you 2 adverts for the price of 1. And that way, he said, he tends to win every contract, because everybody else is like, yeah, that'd be $400 is what they'll offer, roughly, say, to you to run an advert. And they'll just get 1 advert for that. Whereas he always says, I'll give you 2 adverts for it. I'll run 1 on my live and 1 on a video, sort of thing. Or I'll run 2 videos a month apart for that money. And by offering that little bit more, he tends to get lots more work.
Smart way to do it.
Whereas what I think I will probably do, because my demographic on YouTube is mostly, not all, but is sort of 70% male American between the ages of 25 and 35.
Yeah.
And I know that from the demographic-y stuff, so that watch my content. So I will probably reach out to one of the like real-world shooting equipment firms and say, can we do some sort of deal?
Yeah.
Where I will push your products. And then if anybody purchases via a link, I get some sort of payback.
Yeah.
There's not, that demographic isn't going to be interested in, or the shooting demographic, you're never going to pick up UK customers with it, realistically. Because the shooters over here don't tend to be able to buy all the stuff that potentially I'm running around with in DayZ.
Yeah.
So that's my intention. That's how I intend to play it.
How did the event go yesterday? As soon as you sat in the tree near harbour, waiting for your teammate to come back as you were at health. I died shortly after that bit, mate, and then I spawned back in and ran back there and sort of did a final push onto the harbour and killed someone. And then I got obliterated from a team coming in. So yeah, but it was good. You know, I did all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. So,
Chuckles, I didn't go back on after I finished watching Cookie this morning, last night, but the team reached out to me today to say the team that I was on did win the event. So I would say that was all down to me sacrificing myself early on. For my largest percentage is Indonesia, and the next largest is good old US of A. It's weird, isn't it? It's really strange how different percentages watch and where they come from. But I like having access to all that sort of data.
Might see it looked like a fun event. Yeah, it was. It was. You know, it was a good. You know, a good bit of action in it. I think. I said our teammate, or one of the teammates, left within 5 minutes of starting, and never rejoined. So that was a bit of a dampener because obviously we're always going to be against 2v3, but we made it work. We made it work.
One day, Cookie and I'll be in an event on the same team.
Yeah, one day it will happen.
It'll be a base building event. That's the only way we'll get it.
Every time we'll be in an event together is when you host one and me and you are against everyone else.
Yeah. I'd love to have an event server and just run events all the time.
Yeah. I've got a box of nails. I'm coming back.
Okay. Yeah, and then start building, mate.
Yeah, I never got anything back from. Oh no. Just replied back. Let me get into a tree. Is it the church ruined, or is it the church ruined and it has a ladder in the little square bunker below it? Yes.
Yes. But we're going to block that off so it can't be glitched. So it can't be glitched through. Something like that.
Yeah.
We're going to block the top and the bottom. So it can't, so it won't breach your rules or something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, but we're going to block the ladder off, so it won't be used whatsoever. And if he goes, oh, I'm not 100% sure, I'll get him to teleport to us and I'll explain to him.
Yeah.
Because all he has to do is look at how we're starting the build and he'll understand it, I think.
You would hope so.
Box of nails, box of nails, box of nails.
You could have just said it's the one with all the trees that mysteriously fallen down outside of it. Or not. No, don't. There was an airdrop on the island across, but I couldn't see anyone to shoot.
But you looked, that's the main thing.
Oh yeah, of course I did. If I'd seen anyone, I would have put a 7.62 at them. Just switch to single shot. Nice little aim shot for ding. They wouldn't have known where the hell they were shot from. Whether it would have killed at this distance, I'm not sure, realistically, without a sniper. But it certainly would have made them wake up, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I ran a server this morning, Cookie, that just had loot fucking everywhere. They didn't advertise it, but it was 10 times loot, basically. And they were paying you currency for every half an hour you were alive. It was horrible.
Oh.
Yeah, it was awful, because I couldn't come on here because, obviously, you had half the tools. And I had the other half, and a bit like, what do I do? It would be good if, when you are cutting logs on a hill, for instance, if your base at the bottom of the log roll down when dropped. Oh, physics would be amazing in DayZ. Oh, 100%. If physics worked in DayZ, that would be amazing. But that's the forest, isn't it? We get working physics with logs, or the forest too. Which, again, would be amazing if it wasn't for all the fucking scary shit. Yeah. Do scary shit. And subsistence does physics. Hopefully he'll answer you.
Well, yeah. I'm building now. But then again, it's taken them a day and a half to reply to us,
It might be a little bit, mate.
They might be, but I'm going to be annoyed at the fact that they, we wanted to play the server, and if they then come around and go, "Oh yeah, you can't build there," so what did you expect us to do? You didn't reply within, a couple of days.
Yeah, it's not in a build. It's not in a no build zone.
Yeah.
Yes, your rules say we can't make anyone glitch up through ladders, but we're not.
We're not going to be using the ladder. Yeah, we're not going to be using the ladder.
We're using it at the moment, but there's no glitching through at the moment.
No.
So once it's finished, no one will be using it. Oh, Chuckles. So very like the last PvE server I played with the guy at my company that I work at. Didn't have the heart to tell him it was dull. Paul, it's all good though. Still having to put the effort in here. Brilliant. Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. Building is not simple, even on here. But it is the right thing to do. It works. We love the Aftermath building mod.
Right, we've got the little funnel in now, basically.
Okay, you're going to block off at this end first.
Can't.
Yeah.
Got no
Sorry,
nails,
can't.
mate. No nails.
Oh, are we out of nails now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Buckety
Okay.
indeedy.
Right, that's what we need, Chuckles. Nails. I'll drop these off, find something to eat, and then we'll go out nail hunting. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Waldoboro it is, I'm guessing.
Wherever.
Yeah. Wherever we go, we just have to hit somewhere that's big enough to give us enough chance, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Waldoboro. Let's eat a can of sardines. Drop that off. Not yet. Drop that off in a second.
I'm going to go fishing because I think it'd probably be better to have some actual fish.
Yeah, go and fish, and then go and hide down on the rock somewhere and cook it. Yeah.
That little base, just a couple of fish on it, job done.
Yeah. We've got 5 nails left. We're not out of nails. You lied. We don't have enough money to play the pot pole. It told me, and it's used rude words, Cookie. Rude words.
Oh dear.
It told me.
Oh, it's easy enough to get bits to do everything, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I'll come and join you. Have you taken the real fishing rod out?
Yeah, real fishing rod. We'll do the fishing, run back up the base, drop it back off, and then...
Where do you want to cook?
Just in that house where we did it before.
I'll go and grab a couple of logs, because I've been, like, cooking logs, because obviously I've been cutting down shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
I say that, but it looks like they've all fucking despawned. Yeah. Hey ho. Right, we'll go and cut down a tree. Well, rip up some logs. Rip up some shit. I got this morning, Cookie, and there was a note on my door saying, cottage pie with carrots in the fridge for you.
Oh.
I know. So, Cookies, tell the doctor the heli was active before he joined. Oh, the heli was active before he joined, but the heli is active all the time, Chuckles. If we worried about active helis, we'd never leave the base. Yeah.
Means I can shoot at it then.
Yeah. Just fucking... It Chuckles, the heli base is on that island there. So it's going to be active every time it flies anywhere. You want me to go and grab a pot so we can boil them?
Oh, actually, yeah. Probably a smart move, isn't it? I did have a quick glance through if I needed anything. I couldn't see a pot, so I just kind of left it. Must have just overlooked it.
That's all right. Our matches are damp, so we're going to have to make a Udemy flip. I need some water. I'll do out of that one. Oh, it was very nice, Chuckles. And what I did was I did a plate of salt and peppered flavoured fries in your language, or chips in mine. And then I did that below them, and then put the cottage and reheated the cottage pie in the microwave and stuck that on top. Very nice. Very nice. Can't complain at all.
I see Mr. Chuckle still hasn't brought us back a bag full of mackerel.
Back. Yeah, he said to me earlier, he said, tell me after the stream what we need. And I was like, well, what I should have said was a fridge full of cooked mackerel.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still waiting on that mackerel, Chuckles. If you had done it, we wouldn't have to be doing this now and wasting precious time nail hunting.
Well, yeah, and if he could have brought us back 1,000 nails.
Yeah, he's just selfish.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he?
100%.
Only thinking of himself. Some excuse about being at work.
Yeah. Ugh.
Right, we can go straight to the housemates. I've got everything ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, where Chuckles had a little sleep. Well, I don't want to fall down there. That would be painful.
Funny that.
It would be funny, yeah. I'd make the same sort of words that I made when I was attacked by an evil goat at Halloween one year. Guess who reached out to me today? Or last night? No, yeah, last night. Guess who I got a message from? Somebody that likes to be slapped with wet fish.
Oh my lord.
Basically, he can't play on PC because the monitor's died and the laptop's too old and not working properly. And he just bought Atomfall on Xbox.
Ah.
Because he'd been watching lots of reviews and he's like, is it really good? And I was like, so I talked him through how good it was. And then I said, the other thing you need to get if you're stuck on Xbox is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Because it is Skyrim with magic. And he's like, oh, that's on Game Pass, so it'll be free. Like, yeah. Right, I'm bringing a pot of water. On the floor, some sticks, a firelighter that we don't need, some paper, and more sticks. Oh, there's a teddy bear here with some cigarettes inside it. Some special cigarettes.
Packets. Special kind.
And a box of 380 ammo, because that's what we've always needed.
Need to get some armor. I just realised I haven't got any.
Oh yeah, Game Pass 2. I don't know if he. No, I've only got ballistic vest. I don't know if he would enjoy Stalker 2. I don't know if it's his sort of game. Maybe 2. Yeah. But certainly Atomfall and Kingdom are very him. Stalker would be too many monsters probably for what he enjoys. Where Atomfall is based in the region of the land that he used to live in. So now, as he proudly told me, I can always come and visit if you need anything. I'm only 11 minutes away by train. Well, bring your laptop here. Yeah, plug it into one of my monitors. Yeah, I'll expect you here every evening. Yeah. I mean, we could go, rather than do what we're thinking of, we could go to East Harbour and then down to Area 42, which is basically the Tissy of this map. And then we could take any guns that we didn't need to somewhere to sell them and buy nails, mate.
Yeah, that is true.
And if it doesn't work, we can loot up freshy land and then run home and find nails and run them home.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right, two pieces of fish on the floor for you.
It might make more sense, and then we'll take that bowl with us, and then we can always cook en route if we need to. Yeah? And we can find you some armor then, and upgrade my armor, and I need a helmet, and as much as you've got the best helmet in the game, you might need to put that away for safekeeping.
Ooh, don't know about that.
Hmm. Is that a Delta 5 you've got on your back?
What?
What's the rifle you've got with a scope on?
This one?
Oh. So same as me then, realistically.
Yeah, mutant, yeah.
Yeah, and I've just got a different version of the mutant. I've got the RK62, which is basically a mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mutant and a carbine as my snippety doodah.
Nippity doodah, I love it. Right, I'll set as an RV of where we're going.
Roger that. Do need to get back to base, so I'll just drop off the fishing roddy.
Yeah, that's fine. Go there to start with. Actually, cancel. We'll go there to start with. Miss out Waldeborough, and then we'll pop straight down and go down to where the event is currently, but there won't be an event there when we get there. Or we could swim there.
What's the event?
No, because there's no way of climbing in. Okay,
I say you can't
fine.
climb into that side, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know it's easier to get into Alcatraz now?
Is it?
You know, you used to have to swim for fucking miles.
Yeah.
Now they put like 100 islands between the mainland and Alcatraz.
Oh, God. Getting lifesavers.
Yeah.
Two more fish on the floor.
The other option is we could just go for Alcatraz.
I think we'll go for Alcatraz, in all honesty with you, mate. Get some decent gear, fill up some rucksacks, come back via BM. We've got to.
In which case, we're going to swim the swim we did last time.
There's no flea market, so we'd have to run back to base, drop off all good gear. And
we can go by BM.
No, BM doesn't have a flea market to buy nails.
Yeah, but there's no point running. We're going to have to pass Black Market on the way home from where we're going.
Oh, what, as in selling the tap?
So one of us could just sit outside BM with the good weapons. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then the other person could push into BM. Yeah?
Yeah, sell all the tat and then run the trader to buy the nails.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
And with this many fish, we should be able to get there and survive, shouldn't we? The route out to BM, the route out to Alcatraz, we make sure we miss out BM on the way out.
Yeah.
And if we get tapped, then we just loot up, find some nails. We don't run home until we've got nails to bring home.
Good amount of nails,
or a code lock. Yeah, or a code lock. Yeah.
Yeah, spawn like Paris Islandy side. Hit that, and then a few bits and bobs and...
Yeah, and don't spawn on the island near us, because it's too easy just to home.
Yeah. Spawn further away, run around, loot up, get a good amount of nails, maybe a few boxes each, or maybe even more, maybe 4.
Yeah,
4 each.
Lot, whatever.
Yeah.
Or stuff to sell that you can go to Trader and sell it and buy the fucking nails.
Yeah.
But basically, you can't come home until you've got the stuff needed.
Yeah.
And something worth having.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to take 4 pieces of fish with me and leave 1 behind.
I'm going to take 5 with me because I need to. Because I'm yellow food.
I'm yellow food as well, but I'm just thinking if we leave 1 piece of fish here.
It'll probably have gone off by the time that we get back.
I've never seen gone off food on this server.
I have in fridges. Sometimes I used to look when we used to put stuff in the fridge. I'd log in and it would be dead, and I'd just fucking throw it away.
Ah, maybe I'll take it all with me then. Oh, got a message back. That's fine then, with a smiley face. Fine, ideal.
Yeah, they're pretty good. As long as you tell them that you're not going to break their rules, they're all right about it, aren't they?
We're not blocking off the ladder. You know, at the moment, yes, the ladder is in use, but it's not blocked off.
It's not blocked off,
know.
so it's not a breach. Yeah.
No. And if we heard someone climbing the ladder, then yes, we would obviously shoot them, but not the fact that they'd be coming, we wouldn't know they were raiding us, because we wouldn't. Because they wouldn't have blown anything.
Chuckles came out with a really good idea earlier. Yeah. When the base is built, about here, a tripwire. So if someone's trying to do and then they come up this side, get in from here. But you know what people are like? They're like, just fucking come up here, and suddenly, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I need to eat this one before I go, and then I've got one when I land. Oh yeah, if this Alcatraz run works, this could be a daily, well not a daily, but you know, the sort of run we do on a regular basis. Yeah. Ooh. Not sure I like that. That was very Skyrim. If you do it while holding fish, it's safer.
That's what I was doing.
Reason it was safer then.
Alrighty. In theory, we actually want to swim in about here, because it's the shortest distance from what it looks like, and then we got to get to there.
Okay.
Right, well, I'll see you on the other side, sir. I'm going to have my gun out in my hands just to be, you know, safe.
Getting lag on the server already. We've only built half a base.
It'd be better once it's spread out. Everything's in one spot at the moment.
Oh yeah, mate, 100%. It's fine. I'm not. That's not me going. Hurr. That's just me going. It's us on here. You know, once we've got rid of that shed, it will help. The shed's so laggy. And we can have some stuff downstairs and some stuff upstairs, probably. We can probably put a kitchen. Well, actually, we can do it all upstairs. You say space out, we've got enough space there. We don't need to have a massive amount of loot. I know we always do, but we don't need to. Seeing basically, we're building a sniper's nest, aren't we? In a roundabout way, we're building a sniper's nest.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And we can sit in there with bloody one-tappers, open the window, and shoot people.
Yep. Way to do it.
Paul, Chuckles, do you like root beer? Chuckles, Federation Nation, A&W, BC Bargs, and more. Ah, well, I don't know any of those, and I don't know what root beer is, but sure it's lovely. I like strawberry and lime cider, or an American hard cider. Cookie's quite partial to anything with alcohol and honey, aren't you, Cookie? That being said, I need to buy some mead, because everyone's saying to me that friends and people I work with are saying I'd probably enjoy mead. So I've got a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
But it's a bad idea to find another alcoholic drink I like. Let's be honest about this.
Yeah.
You've seen what I'm like when I drink.
That I have.
Yeah. The guys at work are having their next month probably. Yeah, next month there's a regimental dinner, and some of them are saying, "Oh, am I going to come?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, why not? We never get to drink with you." And I'm like, "There's a reason for that." Yeah. I said, if there's a Christmas do, I might join you for a couple, but you do not want to drink with my twin. At the last Christmas do I went to, he was trying to put vodka through his eye. Yeah, I know. I know. You can't take him anywhere. I really should have grabbed some water before we left, but hey, I'm sure I'll be fine. I've got fishes that are wet, haven't I? It's not like we're actually going that far. This is an ideal opportunity to fill my vape.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, yeah. It's a perfect opportunity to do vape filling. So since I bought Netflix last week, I've done 4 seasons of Shameless US, 12 episodes a season, 3 minutes long each. Yeah. I'll assume watch the lot. But I might actually keep it. I'm actually looking through, there's lots of series that I'd like to watch.
Yeah.
And now it's got like, I can get Sky Atlantic or whatever they call it, live. Actually, for 20 quid a month, that's not a bad deal. And I can stick it onto my laptop, arguably, and on a Wednesday, I could plug it in at work and watch it. Actually, no, I can actually log in at work. We're allowed a Netflix. We're not allowed to access Facebook at work, but we can access YouTube or we can access Netflix if you've got an account. So I could just watch at work then.
Always just watch the same thing over and over again on like Netflix. I use it to go to sleep with something on.
Yeah, I haven't put it on my telly yet. That needs to happen. But
I watch a series, just leave it going. It's the same series over and over again.
oh, I just got kicked, mate. I'm on desktop.
Okay, I'll meet you over the other side then.
Yeah, like Major Daisy crash. Guys, I'll be back in as soon as it lets me. Steam crashed. You still there, mate?
Yeah, still there, mate.
Okay. Yeah, Steam just shut itself down. Normally a Friday crash, that, not a midweek. Try again. The #1 server in the world at the moment, Cookie, is a 3PP PvE server. What has happened to the world? I know. It's because they've got nowhere else. They've got nowhere good to go, have they? That's the thing. So they all flock to anything that's done well. They'll all go there. When you've got limited PvE, pure PvE servers, and they're not, they tend to be PvP with PvE and PvE with PvP. When someone does a pure PvE and does it very well, people are going to flock to it and play it. Oh, I'm swimming somewhere. Right, let's work
You're gonna
out
have to hold
where.
shift down as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you
I've got to
don't.
work
You
out
don't.
where you are.
If you stop, you can just press plus again. And you continue auto swimming.
I've got to let everything load in first before I start swimming, so I don't know what direction I'm now facing. You're there. Okay. I'm closer than I thought I was.
Yeah, only 270 by me, and I've just hit land.
Yeah. Chuckles, my missus drinks about a case a month of the new A&W's zero sugar root beer. Chuckles, I was thinking that when Cookie goes off in his extended leave, we'll probably just play whatever Aftermath US servers out there. Did I just say that? I mean, it might just be easier. We just might go for smaller, more covert bases. I say that, but Cookie's like chuckling to himself, knowing that I don't mean a word of it.
I mean, you say it all the time. Yeah, well, let's build a nice, safe, small base. We built 5 foot wide and 20 stories high.
Why? With an underground section.
Yeah.
I found a mod today that allows you to put surface-to-air missiles on a map, and that will shoot down any helicopters that are flying around. But you can link it to the helicopter crashes, so that the helicopter flies, and then the missile goes up, hits it, and then it crashes. Imagine how much FPS that would hurt your server by.
Oh, God, yeah. Painful, isn't it?
So I also found a mod that allows you to have a ghillie suit as well as all your gear, and at the same time strap a knife to your body so you get a knife slot. You actually have the knife is on the side of you, as if you've got a belt on, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I might give to goblins, because it allows you to carry like the plastic case attached to you and things like that.
Yeah.
Especially with Livonia. It's a big map. I'm giving them vehicles. They need a way of carrying a little bit more with them because of how I'm setting things up, which they're about, well, they won't find out for 3 weeks, but then it'll be a shock. 24. Who is this person, Cookie? What happened to the quartermaster? Yeah.
I know, that quartermaster's dead and buried, apparently.
His name's Chuckles. That's the quartermaster.
What was the choir boy?
I've landed.
Deal. Let's head to RV, which goes around BM.
Yeah. I've only got one mag of 7.62 on the gap, so...
I've got some spare ammo if you need it.
Yeah. I think our only problem's going to be potentially through here, bears.
Yeah. Well, if we stay near the coast-ish, we can always just run into the water if needs be.
Yeah.
And then just start swimming.
Yeah. At least when we get onto like islands like this, we know there's no building on here.
Yeah.
As long as what the US server they do is a big map, then actually it makes sense to play it. Just not play any Aftermath small maps.
Yeah.
And if we carry on playing like the 6-man like we are now, then you can always join us when you're about. And we know that you will happily join because it's Aftermath.
Yeah.
And then there's a space for Mart as well, if he gets time off for good behaviour.
Yeah.
Paul, she's obviously good taste then, your missus, got good taste. And Chuckles says, Paul, she picked me, be wary of her likes and dislikes. I've got this image now, Chuckles, of your missus being like a cave woman with a club, and she went out hunting and knocked you over the head and dragged you home to her cave. And then we carry on to the end point, don't we, roughly, but stay away from the boat trader or the quest trader. Yeah.
Well, we've got to run past that to get onto the, like, just basically run
Island to island.
Yeah, I'm basically just where the RV is. We've got to go kind of close to it, but then it's basically where the RV is. You run straight and you're onto the islands.
Okay.
I think that's just based on the map. I mean, I might be completely wrong because I've never actually seen it with the islands on there.
Last time we swam this, you had to light a fire before you swam.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then light a fire as soon as you landed.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, Paul. There's no sugar-free is a spawn of the devil. It's like people going and having full-fat McDonald's and then having having diet drinks with it to be healthy. It's like, come on, guys. If you're gonna have a McDonald's, have sugar drinks as well. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but sugar drinks cost more.
Depending on where you are in the world.
Yeah.
There's some, I say that, some sugar-free stuff I'm all right with, others I'm not. Like, sugar-free Dr. Peppers is awful. Coke Zero's awful. All right. Coke Zero's all right, as long as you don't pretend it's Coke.
Yeah, I drink, when I have Jack Daniels, I have Coke Zero or Diet Coke, because I obviously drink
Yeah.
enough of it.
Oh, well said, Goblin. Yeah. Yeah, if I was mixing it with a drink, then the diet version probably doesn't matter because you're doing it just to null the taste of the alcohol, aren't you, basically?
Yeah.
An mixer. But I'm not sure I'm ready yet to commit to buying a bottle of... I only have a bottle of fizzy at the week on a Friday. I'm not yet ready to commit to buying a bottle of diet fizzy on a Friday.
No?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. It's not this castle, is it, up here?
No, I've just looked at that. It wasn't, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, you see the islands now, sort of.
Yeah. Different world now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very different world. There was a Livonia tower on one of them.
Yeah. So you've got cooking facilities halfway there. Or fire lighting. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I don't mind Deer Isle as a map. As long as it's done right. Yeah. And there's enough people to make it enjoyable.
Yeah, I think all the other times we've played it, it's just been... I don't know, there's not been enough action, or it's just been not enough people on the server, you know, a 70-slot server.
Or it's Northman's, where there's only one thing to do, which is... Yeah, it's Northman's. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Or you've got people in your team that all they want to do is endgame, Deer Isle endgame, and you're like, we'll go and play a PvE and Deer Isle then. You know? Oh, we're going to get the one tapper. Well, you can get a one tapper out of a fucking loot crate. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to play Deer Isle Quest, there's plenty of servers made for it.
Where you don't have to worry about being killed by anyone trying to do it.
Yeah. I had a look at DNA key cards today, and I think I can get that running on Goblin, which is the one with the big building that you go inside.
Yeah.
And from the big building, you end up with... obviously, it opens with a yellow key card, and then you get yellow loot, or an orange key card and get orange loot. And you can put the buildings around the map. I think I can get it working. So we won't be using CJ loot crates, we'll be using DNA loot crates instead. But they also have normal loot crates that you open as well and pop open. And they do doors that you can put into buildings, and you open the door and the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what I'm going to be moving to, rather than CJ. Just because having those alarms is useful.
Yeah.
And I think, because it looks like the goblins have voted to have a trader next wipe. So the low tier building, I could actually put the trader inside that building before you get to the vault.
Okay.
So you'd have to actually go into the building. The collectibles trader, all he's going to do is buy your collectibles off you for nails, and because then I can put collectibles on the map and a quest hub inside there. And then potentially people would actually have to go into the place that other people are going into to do loot crates to talk to the trader. You wouldn't want to hang around, would you?
No.
No. This is so much easier now.
Oh,
We used to
God,
swim
yeah.
the whole...
Swim that whole distance. That's
Yeah.
when you didn't have auto swim. You had to hold down shift.
It was bloody awful, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We need to relieve our friends of their helicopter at some point, because they're obviously getting a lot of loot because they've been able to fly to all these places.
Yeah.
So we need to shoot the fucking thing down.
Yeah.
Which isn't overly difficult. I imagine that was them that captured 42 because we hadn't heard the helicopter take off.
Yeah, more than likely.
Drop one person off and then go and cover the way in.
Yeah.
Put the other covering the way in, and the helicopter's just sat somewhere. When you finish there, we'll pick you up.
Yeah, well, drop a team of 3 or 4 off, wouldn't you, if it's a 6-man server?
Yeah, and then drop 2 people, because there's only one way on to 42. So drop 2 people off covering the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop a 3-man team to get the loot, and one person sits in the helicopter just offshore, waiting for it to be completed to pick everybody up.
Yeah.
But we'll solve that problem. They'll take off at some point for an event, and they'll come under fire from 308 fucking assault rifles, won't they?
Oh, yeah.
And the helicopter will crash, and we'll make sure they crash fucking at sea so they can't rescue the helicopter. Yeah. Because you can't repair a helicopter that's crashed at sea, can you? Oh, it's a ship that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, Chuckles. We did. We used to, well, two MMOs we used to play. We both played Star Wars Galaxies. We both played Lord of the Rings Online. I get my MMO fix now from DayZ. On DayZ, obviously. Yeah. And now you've also got cover going in, haven't you?
Yeah.
So if you're playing a non one of these, building here would be awesome, wouldn't it? If you were allowed to build.
Trying to think of where we can get up. I think it's on the other side, wasn't it?
You can. There's a ladder, isn't there? Underneath.
Is there? I always went up the ramp, so the far right.
Okay, let's go far right then. I should know these things because I'm running DRL for Goblin Z at the moment, but all I do is put a flag up and stick a crate underneath it and do an event. Yeah, and then fly off. It's all God mode for me. Ugh, I'm inside Cookie. Wasn't very nice, mate. And they've, as much as it's cold on here, they've turned it down a little bit, haven't they? Because dear old used to be freezing.
It did. And this swim, like you said, you had to make it there and then light a fire pretty much straight away.
So you had to take a waterproof bag with you.
Yeah.
Your fire lighting kit in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to then dry out all your clothes, and then you need to repeat that on the way home.
I'm just going to swim direct. I'm above you change the direction to get to the side.
Yeah, because you can run a little bit then. I've crashed again. No, I haven't. Steam was just doing a... Would you like to access Steam overlay while playing? No, I fucking wouldn't, Steam. Paul, not being rude, I just mean I would love to be in a gaming team on DayZ run by a woman gamer. It would be different, wouldn't it? I'm sure that'd be...
Yeah.
It'd be... Because we'd have to keep the base tidy. Look at me being rude. Ah. I told you to come home with vegetables. Get out there and start cleaning them. No, Chuckles, you promised a bag of fish. Don't come back until you've got them. I'd be awful. Cookie, you said you were going nail hunting. Did you find any? No, I'm sorry. Get back out there and find some. Yeah. You all said you'd be here at 7 o'clock. It's 7:05. Where are you? Or we'd be going, right, we're going to go and raid someone. We're hitting them at 8 o'clock. At 9:30 at night, the team leader would turn up. Chuckles, that hat Cookie is wearing is ridiculously effective. Best insulation and cannot ever need to... you never need to repair it. I vote he doesn't need a helmet.
Doesn't get wet either.
Oh. Does he like wearing NBC?
Yeah, it's basically it's level 7 tier in armor.
We should just go around dressed as witches all the time, yeah?
Oh no, that then breaks the tier 7. It needs to just be the hat.
And no other clothes?
Yeah.
If you had a dry bag on full of all your clothes and just a hat on, yeah? And then you put your clothes on when you land again.
Unstoppable.
It would be, wouldn't it? It actually wouldn't be fair on other users.
No.
I'm hoping I can climb up here. I don't think I can. But I'm... No. Oh, I'm out. I'm on the land. Yeah, I'm waiting for the... Yeah?
Well, at least you can go in there first, and if you die, I know there's someone in there.
Paul, I play a server where I spawned in in a similar hat. Ah. I've still got my lucky teddy bear with me.
Boo-boo.
Yeah. This walkway. Oh, it is here. Right, there's zombies wandering around. There's a lack of loot inside. Yeah, it's shit loot.
He's down on this bit though, isn't it? You'll go further in.
Yeah. Oh, not all the doors are open.
That. Coming in now. Got his head coming after you.
I think you've got a problem as well, mate.
I do, yeah. There we go.
Chuckles, I've tried that goblin wearing shorts and a dry bag, had coat, jeans, and dry sneakers. Thirdly, no chilled, and I nearly died when I made it to shore. Merc jacket.
That's what I've just taken off.
I'm glad you have, because if you'd left that on, I'd have to have kept paying you.
Just binoculars, mate.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, not until I can have a recipe that allows me to turn them into a combat scope. Just by cutting them up. Up the ladder here, or?
Yeah, you got that one. I'm
Yeah.
just going up this one here and then running across onto the top bit.
You know the way around here, I don't, so...
It's been a while since I've been around here, but I'm roughly doing what I normally would do.
I think there's a way up from this side, isn't there?
You run up this way.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's night time again. How fucking surprising.
Wouldn't be shocked at that.
I shouldn't be shocked. I am shocked every time, mate. You're searching the nice building, aren't you?
Big one, yeah.
Just checking around outside in case there's anything new, weird, or wonderful.
Yeah.
Going up to the top area.
Roger that, sir.
The way in by climbing up through the ruined house, isn't there?
Yeah.
Gonna tap back. We'll take that.
Right up to you now.
Whoa! Fuck! I nearly fell to my death. Fell onto a fence.
That's what you want to do.
Not the fence I was aiming to fall onto.
I'll go away, Zed. Leave me alone.
I'm back in the ruined house.
Another one behind you.
How did you get there?
Walk all the way up to the top. And just sprint and go forwards and jump at the same time. There you go.
Okay. I didn't sprint last time, which is why I landed below on a metal fence with a oh my fucking god, how did I survive it mode. I was nearly hobbling. So the building above us, if you can get onto the roof of this on Goblin Z, it's tier 4 and it keeps spawning explosives up there.
Ah.
So I have to take the amount of explosives up. So if we can get up there, you might find it works the same on here as tier 4.
Okay.
Where the fuck have you gone?
You've gone up. I just went straight.
Fucking hell. I'll get lost in here unless I stay with you. Yeah.
Well, if you're
I know you might find that funny,
30 seconds,
but
40 seconds. Same. It's just so it melts. Alright. Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it or not? Yeah. Right. Back in a second, mate.
Yeah, I'm in the building opposite. Out of chat, I'm just going to wait for Cookie to get back. I don't know my way around Alcatraz well enough. No, I didn't get on it, Chuckles.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Someone lockpicked it, do you think?
Maybe.
Just stand back.
No, forget it then.
Okay.
Maybe there was an event in here.
Maybe.
That'll be the reason then. Yeah.
Oh. Game's
Where are
crashed.
you? You're up there.
Game's crashed.
Hasn't for me at the moment, so I'll wait at the top of the stairs for you to get back.
Yeah, Steam crashed. Steam's gone.
That'll be your turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Joyous.
Yeah.
Back up.
Going back in.
Yeah.
It still thinks you're here, but it might be okay. It was the other day that you came back in and...
Yeah, I was still stuck, wasn't I?
I'll take that. A Kiva M helmet.
Oh, I do.
On a skeleton. With face mask protection. I'm checking all the sales, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Right, one side done.
Yeah, it's staying because I'm still on the server.
Okay, so...
Let me completely come out of anything in the background. DayZ, Steam, the lot, and see if it...
That doesn't work. It'll be next restart, so we'll be logging off. Yeah.
If that doesn't work, I'll switch my PC off and boot back up and see if that does any difference.
I got plate. You want me to save the defender vest for you? Or have you managed to get some?
I haven't got anything yet, so if you can keep it, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, it still thinks you're on the server, mate.
I can log back in after resetting everything.
Yeah.
Still doesn't like it. I don't think there's anything running DayZ related in the background.
No, it's because because Steam crashed and for some reason it kept you on in the game.
Yeah.
So Steam crashed, but not DayZ, if that makes sense. So it still
Yeah.
thinks you're on the